The raindrops are falling on my head. Hello guys, Setosorcerer here again, and welcome to Bomber Arena 3, or rather the preview of Bomber Arena. So, in the past few days I've been really working on this thing. It's a major project I've been working on, and basically, if you have no idea what Bomber Arena is, it's a map that I made about a year ago, and 6 months if you count Bomber Arena 2. And basically it is Bomberman in Minecraft. If I place like TNT, it blows up on the arenas and you just have a very good time doing so. And if you want, I'm going to be linking Bomber Arena 1 and 2 in the description down below for you guys to check it out because it's pretty awesome. Now, before I begin here, I'd like to say that I'm using a new program called DxTory, trying out the quality and audio for YouTube to see if I really like this program. But on to the actual video. Now, as you see here, Isaac has really outdone himself on building some awesome stuff. This is called the hub. Now what I want to do at the very end is have this as a public server. I've been really trying to think of what could a server be, you know, besides the traditional survival games, regular survival, spleef, etc. So I am making a mini game called Bomber Arena for a server, and this is the thing. So anyways, to the video. This is where you're going to be spawning, but not after you do this. So I decided to take a few mechanics from Sethbling because that's what this video is going to be based on, or this map's going to be based on. It's going to be fully vanilla. It's going to be a complete minigame using nothing but vanilla command blocks and all the other fun stuff. And you know, it's just going to be awesome once it's done. Now I did give credit to Sethbling right there for making this because I decided just to import it because the design was just perfect and there's really no point of reinventing the wheel when it's already invented. So if you have no idea what this thing does, initially the spawn point's right there, but for multiplayer it will spawn you in a random location. But what this does, it will, if you land on it, it will teleport you to this area. It will set you to your game mode. Like for example, if I just die, it will set my spawn point over there and will change my game mode to adventure mode. So die, respawn, and I am on this point right here. So when you guys enter the server, it's going to be like this. You spawn here, and then you could go to the arenas. You could just play around. You could, you know, go over here, just do whatever. And what I want to do with this area, because honestly it's way too big to have portal hubs for the arenas, I just want to make this into like some epic parkour thing. Like at the very top you can parkour all the way to the top and just have a good time doing so. You know, just that itch when you play Minecraft, you have to jump. But that's pretty much it with this part. I'm going to go to the mechanical part. Oh yeah, I just missed one thing. Okay, so in the other map I realized I forgot to mention there's this thing right here, which was like about 200 blocks away from the hub, but it's not really complete and it's supposed to have like a lobby. I'm asking Podcrash right now if they could make one for me, but when they get a chance they'll do it, if they could do it. So on to the other thing. So once you pick your Bomber Arena, because you saw those little obsidian portals in the hub, it will teleport you to a lobby. Now the lobby is going to be relatively small, like medium size. It doesn't really have to be ginormous, but it is going to have 4 points. It's going to have entry point number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the idea here is when people enter, like if they want to play the game, they're going to have to enter these little pressure plates. Now they are going to be stone pressure plates, but just for the sake of the video I am putting them as wooden pressure plates to put items in it. So yeah, I should really take that off to give you a full demonstration of how this works. Okay, so basically when it's off, the power right here is going to be inverted, off, and all this like redstone thing. I think it's called an AND gate. I really don't know the terms for the redstone stuff. I just know how to do it. That's all I know how to do. Just how to do it. I don't know the terms of it. I'm sorry. Many of you are probably going to yell at me in the comments. It's a t-flipflop. It's an AND gate and OR gate. It's a redstone device and everything. But yeah, onto it. God, that was a bad person. Anyways, back to the thing. So once all 4 of them are activated. So yeah, let's do that right now. Let's just activate all 4 of them. Put this over here. Put this one over here. And put this one over here. Oh, I want to point out that I did all of this last night, so mind blown. Oh yeah, okay, so anyways, set time to 0. And that's I only have one command block that has that, and that's this one right here. So as you saw, it activated the command blocks behind it. Now, if I go over here, I will try my best to explain redstone as easy as possible, you know, user friendly. So it turns on the pressure plate, activates this redstone, which will turn off this redstone, or this torch, which will turn off this one, which would leave this one back on, which would leave this over here powered. And once it's powered, this one, it will turn this one off. And in order for this one to be turned off, these two need to be turned off. And it will activate this one, which will power this one. Similar to the other side, so you have two of them. So these two have to be right, these two have to be right in order to activate them. So once these two are activating these two redstone torches, it will activate this redstone, that will activate this torch, which will activate this current that will go to the 4 sides that have the command blocks. Now I'll explain what this lock does in just a bit, but that's pretty much the basics on how this redstone contraption works. Oh yeah, so let me... I accidentally stole it from the side. But yeah, so when it's activated, it will go up here, it will invert this, re-invert, invert, whatever, activating the command block. And what the command blocks are going to do is teleport the player, which is the closest player in here, to the spawning mechanic, or the randomization thingy. So in this case, everyone goes here, they teleport, all the items are gone, so that's all fine and dandy. Okay, so everyone is gone, everyone has teleported. So get this. So there's no one here anymore. All 4 players have been teleported into a hub, and the hub is going to be right here. So when they activate this for the first time, it will activate this redstone current. Actually, I should give a better example by not clicking on it first. And this right here is a t-flipflop. I know this one for a fact. And this right here is initially off. Now the idea here is to stop the current from going anywhere else if the game has already started. So if there's players here, it will automatically activate it. So for example, in this case, let me just turn that off, put it on, it will lock it. So if there's a current going over here when there's 4 new players that's going in there while there's a game going on, it will not teleport those 4 players into the spawning area. So yeah, this is what the lock is going to be doing. So let's go back over here. Yes, I'm trying my best to make this as user-friendly as possible. Many of you are saying, mind blown, Seto, what are you doing? So they're going to spawn here. There's going to be like a little cap over their head so they can't jump. So they're forever stuck on this pressure plate, so it will activate this current. Like I say, it will lock it up. And I'll explain that in just a bit. But basically, similar to what Sethbling did with the randomization in the lobby, these command blocks will look for players in this particular point, which is using the F3 coordinates. And I'm only going to be focusing on 2, 3, and 4 because I'll explain 1 in just a bit, but that piggy's kind of derp. But basically, once this minecart, which is actually going the wrong way, okay, I don't know what's up with the minecart. It's supposed to go, yeah, it's supposed to go that way now. So it's supposed to hit 2, 3, and 4, and it will choose players in here to be teleported. Now, the initial idea is that 1 is going to be activated for the first one, but I decided to make Bomb Arena so if you're the winner, you could continually play. And I'll explain that in just a bit. So once these players are activated, you know, it'll teleport them into the sides of the arena. Now, just for the purposes here, I'm going to just make a small arena. So let's assume this right here is the arena itself. So yeah, that's a decent size arena. So we're gonna have 4 little pillars observing the arena like this, and this is where the players' spawn points will be changed to these rooms. And they're basically going to be right here, but you know, observing the arena. And once they're there, it's going to be similar to that area over there. Once all 4 players are activated, it's going to teleport them into the area that gives them the armor. Now, I've been working hard on these armor thingies, and I have white bomber, black bomber, red bomber, and blue bomber. And then if you're the winner, you get the gold bomber, or what Adam calls butter bomber. That'd be pretty awesome. So I do have the presets here. So this right here is white bomber. He has the white helmet, white tunic, white pants, and pink boots. Of course, if you play the original Bomberman, you would have noticed that he had like a purple bluish tunic. But the thing is, it's Minecraft and it's very hard to tell between the blue bomber and the white bomber if that was the case. So I just made it all white. So we have the black bomber, which is the exact same thing. It just has the top and helmet black. Well, a grayish black. It's not completely black, and that bat's very loud. And then we have, I think I should just get rid of some stuff here. I think I should just get rid of all of it. Yeah, let's just get rid of all of it. I'm not going to use it all. We have the red one here, which, right there, red bomber. So he is red on the top and green on the very bottom. All of them have white pants, so you don't have to worry about that. And then blue bomber here is this one right here. Oh, wait, Ty made a funny joke about this. I am the Christmas bomber. Yeah. So let's go over here and let's just put the blue one on just so you guys would know the different colors. So this one here is blue bomber, aka player 4. So similar to how Sethbling did his, it will teleport you into like a little point. It will give you the armor. It will automatically give it to you and you can just place it on. And then after that little split second, it will teleport you to the little lobby area here, which will give you like a few seconds to put your armor on, get your TNT in your hand, and then get ready to go fight. And once the timer goes on for like, I think 10 seconds seems pretty reasonable, then you go fight, do the arena depending on which one it is, and then so on and so forth. And when you die, this is the cool part, when you die you're going to be spawning back in this little pressure thingy, and once 3 of them are activated, it doesn't really matter which 3, I'm still going to work on the redstone. The last person down here is declare the winner, and that person will be teleported to the winner throne over here. Yes, I know it may sound a little confusing at first, but I'm trying my best to explain it and show you how this thing will work once it's done. So it'll teleport you to the butter throne, and basically you'll have 2 options. Of course, this is just a small little example. It's not really scaled to size, but it's going to be saying click here to play again. Oh wait, I should really indicate here. I forgot to mention this. When player 1 is going to be teleported into their thing first, they're actually going to be teleported over here first, and this is going to activate. Well, actually, that was the off position. Okay. This is the off position, and this is going to be on position. So it's going to be teleported right here, and 2 things. One, you see this little. Oh, God dang it! I'm supposed to have it on the off position. Okay, so this right here is the on position. So when you go here for the first time, it will teleport you to your lobby. This right here will teleport you to the low position. And this right here would activate a redstone current to activate that thing down there. I kind of messed up there, but it will work, trust me. And this right here is supposed to lock the player 1. Yeah, it's very complicated. I know it's probably a lot of you are probably saying, okay, Seto, you just lost me at hello, and my name is setosorcerer. And you know, when this is all done, you guys will probably get a better explanation at the very end. But when you're the winner, you have 2 options. You can either play again or leave. If you leave, it will automatically teleport using this command block to this area, and it will deactivate that thing. So it's very hard to explain. Yeah, it's good. Basically what this does is, if you're the winner, you don't have to worry about another person having to be here in order to activate it. You only have to have 3 people in there in order to activate it. I messed up here. This is supposed to go down there. I'll fix that later. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this. And if if you're dilly-dallying for way too long, we have a little timer here. So when you go teleport, it will activate this redstone current that will activate this little minecart, which I can just go over here. I'm just going to do a little example. Similar to what Sethbling does with timers, it will have a cobweb here, stopping it for at least 30 seconds, and when it falls down, it activates the pressure plate, which will activate the command block to still teleport whoever's in the butter block area to the lobby, saying, okay, you didn't make up your mind, get out of here, we don't like you. And then it will rinse and repeat. So that's pretty much the basics of Bomber Arena. I've been trying my best to make this as foolproof as possible, like making sure there's no exploits, and I just wanted to show you guys this because this is what I've been working on the past few days. It's really complicated, but I know how it's going to be working, and that's all that matters, is that I know how it's going to work, and just waiting for the aesthetics to come in, you know, the lobby, so I could build those stuff around it. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. It's a very short video, and I know I haven't been really doing many videos this week. I've been really busy with this project and other stuff, IRL, but on to the end. Yeah. So like I said, if you want to check out Bomber Arena 1 and 2, it's going to be in the description down below. Highly recommend checking it out. It's pretty awesome, just so you guys get a feel of what Bomber Arena is when I do it with people. Yeah, when I do it with people. Once this thing is finished. And hopefully I can have a server when this is up and have you guys play on it for free. So either way, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it'd be awesome if you guys left a like, and possibly a favor for all this hard work I've done with Redstone, all this explaining with Redstone, which many of you are probably brained by now, saying, Seto, I go to school and I want to relax by watching your videos. I don't want to learn. I'm accidentally learning here. But yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with Bomber Arena. And if you want to see more daily Minecraft videos, don't forget to click that subscribe button for daily Minecraft videos. It'd be awesome if you guys did. And anyways, talk to you guys later. Goodbye.